Alf Bass is the best surgeon I've worked with, bar none. And it annoys me every day I come to work that he's the best surgeon, because you just feel a degree of inferiority.
Treating children is incredibly rewarding because you establish a relationship with children and their families. It's being part of that relationship which makes the job completely different to any other form of orthopaedic surgery.
Every decision he makes around how to deliver the best possible care is about making sure that that's the best way forward for those children that he's treating.
I'd say he's probably the best surgeon I've ever come across. He's technically incredibly talented. The amount of groundwork he puts into each case as well really takes that to the next level.
Goes out of his way to think about a group that, I don't want to say is forgotten because I don't think they are, but have more challenges than most, and he goes out of his way to make sure he can make their life better.
Surgery's really it's a mix of technical ability and planning, and when you bring those two facets together, that's when you get great results, and that's what he's taught me.
When you're under his sort of mentorship, you see that, and you want to be as good as that. It drives you to kind of be better all the time. That's what we, Roger and I are sort of desperate to be as good as he is, and every day we come in and go, didn't quite make it today, well, we'll go again tomorrow, and that's what we get from him.
Yeah, it's quite annoying how good he is at that.
In the early days, he was left with a lot of responsibility and developed the service and the team around him slowly, so that they're a highly respected team around the country and indeed around the world now.
Alfie has always spoken directly to the children, certainly with Erin. Although she's non-verbal and she can only communicate using her eyes, he always speaks to her and tells her what he's doing. Obviously he has to communicate that to me sometimes about what he's going to do and why he's going to do that, but he will then always address Erin too, and always has something nice to say to her about her hair or a bow, or whatever, or a smile, or the fact that she's giggling to Peppa Pig again. So yeah, he is very sensitive and very personal as well.
Since he's taken over as clinical director, we've moved on as a department massively, and that's in several facets. The provision of trauma care here, as a direct result of his leadership, has dramatically improved. But mainly what he's done over his career is to drive forward the care of children with cerebral palsy and other such conditions, such that, it's really a world-leading system that we have here now.
He just wants to do the best job with every aspect of his clinical service and everything he does. That's what drives him, and a good curry at the end of the evening as well.
I quite like the fact that I have an award-winning consultant looking after my child. It's a nice thing to have, and he definitely deserves it, definitely.